Outdoors Delmarva covers everything outdoors,
including real hunting and fishing situations involving wildlife.
We do our best each week to bring you tasteful content,
but viewer discretion is advised.
Now enjoy the show.
We begin this week with the 7th annual Sportsman's Night to benefit the Gumboro Volunteer Fire Company.
We'll meet the builders and drivers of the RC drag cars that took on the asphalt of the Crisfield streets.
Scorchy Talls takes us to Ocean City, where fishing off the bridge is a time-honored tradition.
And we'll head up to Henderson to check out what's happening this summer at Schrader's Outdoors.
Outdoors Delmarva starts right now.
Welcome to Outdoors Delmarva, the show that celebrates our communities, our cultures and traditions, and the places we call home. My name is Jason Lee.
And I'm Lauren Hitch.
Lauren, I wanted to wish you and the Delmarva Home Show a very happy belated first birthday.
Well, thank you. I can't believe the Delmarva Home Show has been on the air for an entire year.
Now, normally I would ask where the cake is to celebrate, but after last year's pie incident, I think I'm going to pass on celebratory desserts.
Right. Well then, how's about this?
This is Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. And now, here are Jason Lee and Lauren Hitch.
Being a part of the outdoor community means everything to us.
And when it comes to giving back, the outdoor community knows that a Sportsman's Night is the perfect way to step up.
We're here in Gumboro, Delaware for the 7th annual Sportsman Night here. Now talk to us about how this got started 7 years ago.
So really, they were looking for a fundraiser idea, and several of the members were kind of hanging around, and they came up with an idea of a Sportsman Night, and it kind of evolved from there.
What is your job here today at this event?
So over the past couple of days, it's helping get set up like everybody is. But today it's standing up on the stage, being a point in contact for people. People come up with questions. They might want to know about live auction items. They might want to know about the silent auction, Chinese auction, things like that. But ultimately, I'm announcing the winners for the pull tab games, for the door drawings, things like that.
And talk about where the money goes that it raises.
So the money, some of it goes towards in-house stuff. We need training, we need new equipment, we need to service old equipment, things like that. But also it goes back to the community. Recently we purchased AEDs from Millsboro Little League. It goes towards the Christmas parade. We give marching bands donations for first, second, and third place, things like that.
And what are some of the things that are being given away today?
Oh, there's big prizes. There's cash prizes. The biggest cash prize is $5,000. Also the big prize is a Polaris Ranger, which is another big deal. And then not to mention, there's so many chances to win different guns and crossbows and a fishing trip on a charter boat, things like that.
And we've got Range Time here. They're your gun vendor today. Talk about Range Time a little bit.
Hey, they are a great group of people. They know what they're doing. If you have any questions about guns, or you need a place to buy guns or a place to shoot guns and learn about them, that is the place to go, because they are friendly, they're well-trained, and they can help you with anything you need.
Talk to us about what a ticket would get someone.
It gets you in the door. Not only that, it's going to get you food, drink, things like that. It also gives you chances to win every 10 minutes from 1 o'clock all the way to 6 o'clock. And then on top of that, it gets you a good time because there's also a concert afterwards.
What is your favorite part about being a firefighter?
Just being able to give back to the community, being able to get on it's always fun to ride a big red truck, it's fun to get on and actually go and help someone. When you go to an accident or a fire scene, to be able to see someone that needs your help and you can help them, that is the greatest gift you can get.
We're looking forward to the 8th annual Sportsman's Night taking place next spring. Be sure to follow Gumboro Volunteer Fire Company on Facebook for when that date will be released.
We're headed off to Crisfield to meet some folks who have a big passion for small street racing when Outdoors Delmarva returns.
You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
Crisfield is known as the seafood capital of the world, but back in early June, we weren't there for the crabs.
We were there for remote control car drag racing, and you're going to want to keep your seatbelt fastened for this one.
We are in Crisfield, Maryland. This is actually our 4th year up here in Crisfield, Maryland, hosting the RC event. Misunderstood Racing Dragway is home of the 757 LBR Point Series that we've been running, that was established back in 2017. So we're on season 8 now. And Crisfield is a place that has really embraced us, has really given us an opportunity to showcase what it is we do in the radio control world in regards to drag racing in 132 feet. We have several classes. You have like 1/10 scale classes, 1/8 scales, 1/7 scales, and basically they're scaled down from a real car. You have your 5th scale, your 1/4 scales, which are the larger vehicles, and then you have like smaller scales like 1/16, 1/24, and each class is based off of like the scale of car. So you know your 7 scales run together, your 1/8 scales run together, your 1/10 scales, so on and so forth. You have your street eliminator cars that run together, and all of those things are different opportunities for people to be able to participate. So once the class racing starts, it's going to get a lot more serious. It's going to be some fast cars. You're going to see a lot of competition. You might see some crashes, because when you're running for, you know, prizes and stuff like that, people are not going to let out the gas. They're going to try to get to that finish line as quick as possible. So it's going to be a cool atmosphere, but you're going to see the notch of competition and seriousness elevate, and then you're going to see the performance on the track elevate too as we go through the rounds. A lot of people like to customize their cars. Individuals have cars that they ran when they were 16 with their fathers, you know, in high school, their first car ever. You can customize cars out here, to the paint jobs, to all the way down to the year models, and really just make it yours. Your name on the side, people got team names, people got sponsors, all types of things that really just make it customized. And it just really brings out the personality in each and every racer, and it helps you get to know the racer a little bit more intimate, so that when they are out here racing, you can kind of connect with them a little bit more. You got cars that go anywhere from 45, 50 miles an hour to 105, 106 miles an hour. So that's why you see a lot of the barriers out here as well. You see a lot of the safety stuff, because that's very important to us, to make sure that everybody comes and leaves the same way that they came into the race unscathed. I always tell people this is not an experience, it's the experience, because of the care that goes into it, the time, the effort. It's a lot of work putting up the side rails, the ramps, trying to make sure that the track is always up. We like to say bulletproof the track, because if you can bulletproof the track, you can keep the flow going, you can keep things consistently, the action just being out there. And that's what people want to see, consistent action. So having to sit here and put the ramps down, secure them, put the side rails down, secure them, the wiring, everything, the tree, the lights, the tower, it's a lot of work, takes a lot of time and a lot of care. And for those like myself who really invest in this, we try to put on the best show for the racers that we can, because it's all about the racing. Just first and foremost, man, I want to thank the people of Crisfield. I want to thank the mayor. I want to thank the city council. Definitely want to thank the state police for blocking off the roads for us and things like that. And just overall for the hospitality. Like when we come out here, people are friendly, they're nice, they speak, they're interested and engaged in what we're doing. The people have been really awesome, the food has been awesome, and the hospitality has just been unmatched. So that's why we really appreciate having the opportunity to come to Crisfield.
Man, the speed of those cars is incredible, and we're looking forward to them coming back to Crisfield next year.
Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. We'll be right back.
You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
If you've ever crossed the Route 50 bridge going into Ocean City, well, you've probably seen a fishing pole or two.
And someone holding on to it, hoping for a bite.
And that hopefulness is a time-honored tradition that we see in this week's Remembering Scorchy Taws.
Honoring the life and legacy of Scorchy Taws, thanks to Shorts Marine in Long Neck, Delaware. Shorts Marine, everything but the water.
After 3 years of hard times, Ocean City's largest stationary headboat is back in business. The flounder have returned. It would be safe to say that over the years, more flounder have been caught here than from any other bridge in America. Flounder aside, the bridge is also a great place to find those 95% of the fishermen who catch but 5% of the fish.
I haven't experienced any happiness yet. No happiness. No happiness whatsoever.
Shoulder to shoulder with the 5% who catch 95% of the fish.
Very often?
Once a year.
How you enjoying yourself?
Real good.
Real good.
Curtis Weimer of Marion, Virginia, his brother Hunter, plus a grandson and his friend, spend a week's vacation at Ocean City every year just to fish for flounder from the bridge. They had taken 22 keepers the previous day. This past Wednesday, when we roamed the bridge with our trusty minicam, they were well on their way to another banner day. The Weimers are not an isolated case. The bridge is a vacation fishing spot for scores of anglers from many states, nearby and afar.
Just keep my husband company.
Is he a good fisherman?
Oh yeah, he enjoys fishing.
Where do you live?
As is the case in Fishing Anywhere, like we said, there are the catchers.
Oh, all right.
And the non-catchers.
It's fishing. Terrible. Haven't caught anything?
The bottom line is, once again, the flounder is lurking in rapid-flowing waters around the Harry Kelly Memorial Bridge in Ocean City. Somewhere out there, old Harry is smiling. Down on the bridge, there's an awful lot of smiling faces also.
Remembering Scorchy Taws is presented by Shorts Marine, online at shortsmarine.com.
Did you know that flounder are born with their eyes set on the body like other fish, and that it depends on the species of flounders that determines which eye gets moved towards the other?
Did you know that a flounder can blend in with their surroundings in under 10 seconds due to their natural camouflaging ability?
And did you know that flounder are carnivorous, nocturnal, and an ambush predator?
Now you do.
Did You Know is sponsored by North Bay Marina. Outdoors Delmarva will be right back. You're watching Outdoors Delmarva presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards.
If you have a sportsman in your life, there's a good possibility that they know the name Schrader's Outdoors.
And if they don't, now's the time to make sure they're paying attention. Go ahead, nudge them. No, really nudge them. Lauren, show them how it's done. What was that? No. I mean, come on. Really give it to me. Oh. Okay. I asked for it. We're here at Schrader's Outdoors. Jack, you've got one of your camps going on right now. Kind of tell us about what's happening today.
Okay, what we're doing today is actually what we call our ultimate youth adventure. We do fishing in the morning, and then we do BB guns, archery, 22 rifles. But on the older kids, we'll also incorporate some shotgun target shooting on that. We typically have 20 to 25 kids per camp. This particular camp, we kind of went a little over that. We've got closer to 30 today. But what we do is try to get them in an outdoor experience. And we typically run this from 9 to 3. And we do it once a week from now until school starts in September.
You said you're pretty much full up for this year.
We've got a few spots, but for the most part, we're full up. We've got just shy of 200 kids signed up for this summer.
So if there's someone that's saying, you know what, this might be great for my child to experience, looking ahead to next year, next summer is the way to go. And you said, staying up to date on the Facebook page is the best way for all.
Typically, this is our first camp. We kind of give all the kids an opportunity to get out of school and maybe have a week before they have a structure again. And then we kind of go in it from there.
Tell us a little bit about Schrader's Outdoors for those of us that don't know about Schrader's?
Okay, Schrader's, we're actually, I kind of joke about it. If it's an outdoor shooting sport, we do it. We're a full-line hunting operation. We do deer, waterfowl. We have release birds that we do in the winter. We also have a full-line sporting clay range with 16 stations. We have 7 pistol and rifle ranges that we set up. During the week, we only run 2. On the weekends, we run all 7. And we'll go anywhere from 30 yards out to 150 yards.
What about a little bit of history with Schrader's?
Well, Kenny started his business in 1979 as a hunting guide. And from there, it's evolved. I think the clay range originally opened in 1990. Kenny took over operation, I think, around 2000. And we've operated since then. Every year, we try to grow a little bit and add a little bit to it.
For those individuals who are new to the area, who are never heard of Schrader's, how do they find their way here to enjoy some of these sporting activities?
I'm not a big social media individual, but our Facebook, we get a lot of information off our Facebook page. We always post our schedules on there. Sarah will keep that up to date as far as any activities, any tournaments that are coming up. Our hunting, like right now, we're booking for dove season, which I think the first opening day this year is on Labor Day, which is already booked, but we have multiple other days. That's probably our best way. We do have a website. You can contact us through that, or you can just do it the old-fashioned way and give us a call.
For events, specials, guided hunts, and more, be sure to check out their website, schradersoutdoors.com.
We're going to take a look at your latest photos when Outdoors Delmarva returns.
You're watching Outdoors Delmarva, presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. And now, here are Jason Lee and Lauren Hitch.
It's time to flip through the photo album and take a look at your latest pictures.
Thanks to our friends at North Bay Marina.
15-year-old Sophia Manis of Delmar reeled in this 30-inch bluefish off the coast of Ocean City, and Sophia even made dinner that night. That's a good day by anyone's standards.
Shelby Brown of Laurel had a unique experience when the sunset over the farm matched the color of her Jeep.
Joey Melvin got a great shot of a fawn spotted in the Georgetown area. The little ones are everywhere these days, so keep those eyes open.
Annette Joins of Salisbury captured this solar halo. Not sure what camera she used to snap the picture, but with a shot like this, it's worth every penny.
April Doyle of Smyrna sent in some great photos. This deer was caught snacking on the crops, and the fox, swan, and sunset were taken at Bombay Hook National Wildlife Refuge. Great stuff, April.
Denise Bowden of Chincoteague submitted these amazing shots from the Curtis Merritt Harbor. Incredible pictures, Denise.
Outdoors Delmarva viewer pictures are sponsored by North Bay Marina.
Well, that's going to do it for us this week. Thank you so much for joining us.
And thanks so much for sending in those great viewer photos. To submit your own photo, go to outdoorsdelmarva.com and click Submit Your Photo at the top of the webpage. Or you can scan the QR code in the bottom corner of your screen.
We look forward to seeing you right back here again next week, but until then, my name is Jason Lee.
And I'm Lauren Hitch, and we hope to see you
Outdoors Delmarva.
Outdoors Delmarva, a Draper Media production, is presented by Gateway Subaru. Higher standards. Sponsored by Shorts Marine and Bell Creek Equipment.